all comes down to this pistol round. So, like we said, I mean, now the pressure's hot here for BHOP. They're going to have to do some kind of a miracle. Swan is going to have to whisper some sweet nothings for these boys here to get them ready to go and get that dagger out of their hearts from that loss on Inferno. And see what they can do. And Nouns, and they're just gonna. Oh my god!
Whoa.
Oh my god! It's Nouns again, doing what they do best: running and gunning, baby. Running and gunning, baby. That's what we do best.
Hold
and
on.
They just blitz.
Wait a minute.
Wait a minute. Nope.
The bomb is going A though. Dude, they're just having a fun time. They're literally just running into B site. We will kill you, and now we will go on to A, and we'll just plant the bomb. Take your time. Oh, come on. They're having too much fun with this. They're going to even plant for Cat. The right move, too. 2 players up long. Jasmine tucked away on the site. They should be watching for this position. He does get spotted out. He does need 60's help right now. And 60 going down. That's going to be the retake for BHOP. Quite a little conundrum there on the A site. The long retake does work out well, but I mean, I would say Nouns are just having a fun time right now.
I think they really are. I mean, it's hard not to get excited about it because it's just like this bulldozer, man. Like they just hold W and they just win these fights. And I mean, they just took over that B site, but I mean, Eris came in and he was just able to, clean it up. But oh, the fact that they got that initial opening like that kind of fashion. I can't remember who was anchoring the site from BHOP, but I mean, they were gone. They didn't even have a chance. Like, it was a quick peek and they're dead.
All right. Oh, but it's a force buy. See, Nouns strategically lose the pistol round every time to win the forces. That's how they work.
That's smart.
And they're going to run out long, and they're going to try and find this entry on Eris, and that he will. Just the 2-tap, 1-2. Bye-bye. And now Silas is marooned out towards long. Instant trade. I'm telling you, they tactically lose the pistol round to win the forces.
No, that's actually such a funny point. Because, I mean, really, now that if Nouns
I'm checking
pick up this
stats
round,
on that. I'm picking up stats on that.
Yeah, you got to do it. While we're waiting, I mean, we can't expect much here from BHOP. But I mean, the fact that Nouns do lose the first round, we talk about the importance of a pistol round, but honestly,
they're so good on
round,
forces. They're so good on forces.
They really are. I mean, and I think this is the Semphis factor. I mean, I know back in the day in Semphis's, career of playing, like they loved forcing up. So I feel like this is kind of him just again, like enforcing this rule, saying, yes, force up, we'll win this. And look at what happened. But now that they win the second round, I mean, again, the CT economy just gets so messy. And now I can create a bit of havoc, but I mean, Nouns are giving up some bodies more than they should, but all right, it's fine. I think it's fine. We've no rude awakenings here.
I'm trying to take a gander here.
I wish you could all see his face. He's so focused right now.
I am. I mean,
sheer like he is not even.
I'm actually trying to dive through.
You have this
years and years of history.
Like you have this like face of just like sheer focus and determination. Like I will find this.
It's cool. All right.
This is a cool stat. Tactical. Ooh, double player actually pushing underneath into floor B. And that's a free A site for Nouns.
All right, they clean up Cynic, but there are. Is it good to have this 4v5? Swan, if he finds a headshot, this could be in the world and make that retake just a little bit easier. And also, George is being hunted down right now. He will be finished. Now with 3 versus 5, no kits for BHOP. They need all these kills instantly, and BHOP.
Oh, but
B-Wills might give him the fight. They leap in, and he can't find the kill. Unbelievable. Now 60's turn. He swings out, and he can't find them all. It's up to Jasmine. They're running up Cat. He finds the first headshot. Long range, but it will get dropped by Brett, and we're going for force by wars, aren't we now?
Can you pull a stat for that, please? 'Cause I think we've seen this too. I mean, they win the second and then lose the third. Oh, man. Really chaotic couple rounds that we've seen, but all right, that's the way she goes. Nouns having some fun with it. BHOP trying their best to keep things alive, and it's another force buy, or another purchase, sorry, not even a force buy. It's a gun round coming in with the bomb pods coming in for Nouns.
So I will tell you this.
What do you got?
So,
what do you got for me?
Out of teams, I mean, in like the top, the teams that have played a ton of maps, all right? A lot of maps in the last 3 months. They have the second highest force buy win percentage out of any team internationally. And oh my god, turn it around, baby! That's what makes these kind of stats. It's stuff like this. It's stuff like 60 running out long and finding triple kills.
I don't even know anymore, Fi. I don't even know anymore.
Unbelievable. He ran out long alone and did that with the Galil. Alone with the Galil. And that's 3.
And now it's just Beaky trying his best. Everything he can to bring this back. But look at where all these players are. They're everywhere, man. He has no idea what to do. He's hearing one above him, one behind him, one in front of him. What does he do?
It's a complete sensory overload right here for Beaky. All the footsteps everywhere. But he's gonna get the free kill. Oh, no. Nope, not happening. Jasper Van Prowler is going to swing up and deal with them. Yeah, if the number really matters to you. Okay, I was a little incorrect about that second highest stat. But for teams that, you know, still exist, all right? They are the 3rd highest. Only G2, believe it or not, in the last 3 months have a 42% force buy win rate, which is unbelievable.
That is... Wait, so you're saying that Nouns have a 42%?
No. They have a 35%.
Oh, but G2 has 42. I see.
G2 has 42. Some
Okay,
cool
I was
stats
thinking...
to dig into during the pause.
Hey, yeah, you're going to have to show me that. That's cool. That is very cool, actually. And I mean, like I said, I mean, like back in the day when I used to watch Semphis play, and not saying Semphis is the sole reason for this, but I know they loved doing this. Loved the force purchases, and people used to go, why? Why do you want to do this? But there's method to the madness, man.
Yeah, considering the average, it's around 25%. These are like I'm winging it numbers, not the actual average, but yeah. Nouns are way ahead of the pack in terms of that, just because they do stuff like what 60 did in that previous round. 5 players out long. Molly's everywhere. And BHOP will try to get themselves into position. Smokes for the cross, though. No flash. Nothing really to slow them down. No mollies. And they're just going to... The smoke spam wars are about to begin. As Swan is next in line and Eris is trapped out towards Gandalf. And next up is Beaky. So many kills coming through the smoke. Eris will fall in the straight head-to-head, and it's just Brett in 1v5. Alrighty then. Sick 2 kills, Brett. I need more? No. No, you're not getting that AK. A little too greedy, but still handing out headshots. Still letting Nouns know who they're playing against. But now they're so far up in rounds. That was the force buy from BHOP.
Yeah, in this kind of a round, we'll probably see BHOP just go for a bit of an aggression in kind of a stack, maybe a push middle, maybe. It's been pretty classic, obviously, in Dust2. But no, they're going to go back to a default. Actually, a little bit of hesitation from Silas, but it will be a 3-1-1.
Ow.
Oh, ooh, Silas. Roasted.
Bye-bye. Don't go sniping with a MAC-10 at that range. That's like... Oh, Brett. Oh, it's feeling electric right now. The God of Thunder will not be enough to save them. A Zeus kill, but that's all there is to it. 4-2 right now for Nouns, and I mean, even the rounds that they have lost have been rounds that they should have won. I'm going to be honest here, lads.
Well, and the thing is too, I mean, the funny thing for this team here for Nouns is that, I mean, their CT side is technically their strongest on Dust2. Their T side actually is quite impressive. I mean, it's at about a 55%. It does lean a little bit more than their TT, but I mean, just barely, but still impressive numbers. And actually, they're just doing a split.
They're just
a distraction.
They're just toying with them. Like, they're just on every part of the map, but they're faking a B rush.
Switch, man.
I mean, it's not going to work because there's still 2 players out towards long. But now they're just... This is just does not feel like Counter-Strike. But they still win. Maybe not this time, though. Nouns have never won a 3v5 ever. Right?
Nope. Never.
Oh, and they're rotating off the B site, and 60 has the bomb and upper. Okay, it's not happening today. If George ran out middle and just like one tap Beaky, then I would laugh. I wouldn't even cry. I would laugh. 60's trying to make this work. 7 HP. If he takes a bullet, he's dead. I mean, I will take the plant any day of the week. There is no feasible way he wins this. Not on 7. Not on 7, right? It just can't happen.
No, not double player pushing like that in B tunnel. But at least you got the bomb down again. That money gets it flowing. And the funny thing is too is if you would have tried to burn the time, I mean, there's no kit on any of these CTs, but again, overwhelmed by numbers.
I mean, I'm gonna be honest. That was just a wild round where they're just faking a B rush, hoping to draw rotations off of long and just walk out for free.
And I think it honestly did work because I think Silas was the one that's kind of been floating in middle, and then you could see he was
it worked
leaning
there, but they still had a double long setup, which was...
Oh, they did, yeah. But I mean, at least they're keeping that player kind of like on the guessing game. Oh, and then Swan wins the duel. Okay.
Made up towards upper tunnels and flashes out towards long. Eris is going to be able to mow down George.
And now these 3 players are grouped up towards lower B. I mean, they're going to go right on the hinge here for the door. They got so much time, though.
Flash out towards the door. 60 gets past it. Oh, playing a dangerous game, are you, Silas? No kill for 60. I mean, the one dangerous thing about this Nouns team is you might say, okay, the tactics are so weird. But BHOP have done something to try and counter that. They don't rotate fast. They don't over-rotate, really. I mean, it's come back to bite them in a couple of rounds, especially on Inferno, but that's kind of their adaptation against this Nouns team. Just kind of hold position. You might get the fights. Oh, you got to hit those, Swan. That's tough. B-Wills finds that entry. And now that A-site is given up. Oh, boy. Eris on the flank. I mean, maybe. He can make something of this.
He definitely could. 60 actually missing that shot too. So the ops are not doing very much this one. And it's just rifles. B-Wills needs to do something a little bit more. He's got a time to burn, but it's not enough. There's kits. They're good.
Yeah, I needed to win the brawl on Silas first before he gets overrun there by Brett. BHOP will pick up the round. Nouns still almost make it happen. Though, with the entry onto Swan and even 60 picking up an op, there is a possibility, but just a little bit of overextensions. And BHOP capitalizing, winning their duels. For all Nouns. They're just going to bring it to long. 3 players. It's going to be a train wreck here as everyone's just going at it. And inside the smokes, oh, they try to push through and they run right into the entire team. They got out long so fast.
They almost had a late start to that too. I mean, you are right. Like, we were able to get out of that corridor pretty quick, but
They had a little hesitation, right?
yeah, I almost thought that they hesitated that hit a bit, but then they were like, "Nah, we're gonna do this. We're gonna win this," and then they did.
I mean, Nouns came into that execute with the plan. Just run through, gun it. You have all the flashes to do it. Swan is... Oh, a bold play who finds the kill. Massive shot on the site, though. B-Wills will fall to the hands of Brett. Molly's also stopping the push-up. There actually begin to be some problems for Nouns, except for Jazz walking out middle. As found on the Beaky, and Jazz just watched Cat, who's going to pick up Brett. It has to be a 1v3. And they know Swan is in CT. Bye-bye. Headshot doled out. Op given over, and 5 for Nouns.
Right back at it. We see BHOP kind of going right back for the save. We saw them before in the save. They went for just like a pretty standard, you know, setup. I'm kind of surprised at that. We'll have to see if they do something a little bit different for this one. They do have the Deagle, CZs, CZ, whatever. Op going to be posted up from Cynic. He actually makes a good connect. Brett's down to 46 already.
They're gunning it up towards Cat. Silas running through. 60 just trying to full-blown entry. The Cat setup paying some dividends for BHOP, but trying to pick up weapons. Did he have auto pickup on? I think he might have, and that could have just gotten him killed. Either way. Shower thoughts out of my mind. 3v4 as it stands, and Nouns are looking to clean house. Ouch. Make that 1v4. None v4.
0v4. And another save will have to happen. So the double save mentioned, but good for Nouns. Ooh, and even interesting, Jazz actually drops his gun towards his teammate, takes the Mac 10, so then he can get a little bit more of that economy boost. I like it. It's a bold move. I think it's the right call. Oh
Ow!
my Lanta, no way!
That's... Oh no! USPs are gonna do it! The USPs are gonna do it! Unless Jazz is gonna shut it all down, he doesn't turn around! What was that?
What are we watching?
Cynic on the jump spot got double dinked by two separate players. But he can win this. He doesn't actually have the bomb. The bomb is in spawn. But he can just get both kills right here and now. Flashbang tossed out. And he's gonna get traded by Silas. Sure. Sure. 5 USPs.
Oh no.
Laz, I don't know what to say.
Oh, and then well, I think Era said it for us. I mean, I just read the chat and he's just like, later, Cynic. Just
Did he actually say that?
I did. Yeah. Oh, so good. It was so good. But I mean, like you said, man, like double USP, headshots, and he was jump spotting with an op.
This is... Now that guns are out, that's not going to happen again. It's George up towards the long corner, and Swan not blinded at all. He's just not getting hit by these flashes. Swan, ooh, he's going to start cooking, though. Down to 36. Now lead cashes the flash, but Eris is there to support, and then Swan will hit the shot. That's different here from Nouns. Finally, BHOP can shut them down. BHOP can finally creep back into this. Cynic. He's just posted. Scoping in. Searching for the frag. They're going to send in 60 on his own to the B site, and he's in charge to double entry on his own. Walking out. In the meantime, though, Cynic will get wrapped up. And now pushing the smoke. 60, first kill, but good dink in. Actually, Beaky landed a dink as he spun around. Actually, very sharp shooting there from BHOP. And they have the setup, they win the round.
Well, now we see the hero buy coming in from Noun. Having the 1 AK for here for George. Deep molly actually thrown. That was nice. I was kind of expecting some aggression for it, but they won't. And now we see Noun's actually getting ready for possibly... They could go for the mid pop after this molly, but they will group up. Catwalk. We got some good map control. Haven't really seen anybody yet.
No one's really watching Cat. No one is even watching Cat right now for BHOP. They will run boost out, and they actually have the entire A site to work with. They do leap into spawn, and some problems start to present themselves on other parts of the map, but they will get the plant. And shot miss. Swan in a very difficult position, but now that George is down, now that the threat should be gone, it's B-Wills with an AK cleaned up by Arid. The Riflers here for BHOP doing great work. And this bomb should be defused momentarily. Jazz Pimp will go out with a bang. That's 2. Oh, that's playing the headshot angle. Could have been a 3rd. But no. All right, BHOP will walk away with it towards the end. They have a lead, I suppose.
For how long is the question, I think, Fi?
Yeah.
For how long? You know, but I think they found a bit of an opening, though, right? I mean, they know that Swan is kind of playing in the game changer spot with that op. They're able to, you know, go against him. They're not worried about fighting him at all there. So, I mean, they are getting that cat control. They are getting the mid presence if they need it. Whereas you sometimes see a lot of CTs fight for that. But not the case here. And actually, it's just going to be now. It's, again, right back to an RG, baby. They're just going right for the A-pop. Just like that. Long A control is theirs for the time being.
Oh, and Jazz picks up the op and just starts holding the corner. And 6C, electric slide onto Eris. Silas will get boosted up for the site play. Up top and above, but can't connect the instant shot. 6C's good for it, and with that boost, they know that there's players in CT spawn. And they're just going to shift walk. Not a peep made. They'll boost up. And hey, wait, Brett's actually made his way onto the site. And will give Jaspip a surprise, almost a double. They almost lined up. Now it's Beaky, 1v3, dinked by 6E. 26 points of health. Smoke tossed in. He's going to take the swing on Cynic, though. And that's not going to help him out. That's 7-all Nouns. Bounce back. Final round of the half. It's going to be as even as he can get it.
I like the attempt that we saw from Beaky. I was, you know, to be honest, I was a little surprised he didn't go for that closer smoke to block off that player on long. But he knew that he was going to have troubles getting crossed with that op, so it's a tough call. But Cynic was just waiting for him, man. He knew. He knew what to do. Now we're on the last round of the first half, and as we can see again, Hounds have just they've just put on the sneakers. They're in already long. They're in pit. Dug themselves in a good position.
And I mean, the thing is here, BHOP have no counter utility when the long hit comes through. And Nouns always get so far up close. And then they instantly throw in this play. Jasmine has been picked out, but flashes are pretty darn telegraphed. It still comes out with the 1-for-1. And there is quite the hornet's nest on the site right now, as Swan will pick off B-Wills. There are like 3 one-way smokes in play. George on top of the site, though, will pick off Silas. And Beaky trying to play over his one-way. It will suffice. It will be BHOP taking a lead at the half. But how much can that do against Nouns CT side? We'll see if the Nouns can close it 2 or BHOP can hold on.
So you say you got a new one. I know that you're trying to believe that you can fake a whole scenario just to make me jealous. Your shadow keeps stalking, and we should stop talking. But we got that special something. Say it like you mean it, I won't fake it and believe it when I see it. But for now, I just be breathing, doing nothing. I won't give in if you won't make a move right now. Oh, why do we go 360? You're hesitating, always busy. You know we always can go easy. Won't you let me know? Why do we go 360? You're hesitating, always busy. You know we always can go easy. You should let me know. Oh, I will be clear now. Patience is really not my key, but if you play your cards right, I might just think about it twice. Yeah. Say it like you mean it, I won't fake it and believe it when I see it. But for now, I just be breathing, doing nothing. I won't give in if you won't make a move right now. Oh, why do we go 360? You're hesitating, always busy. You know we always can go easy. Won't you let me know? Why do we go 360? You're hesitating, always busy. You know we always can go easy. We can go easy, but you should let me know. I've been giving clues and you're acting all blind. Trying to make some moves, but you're staying behind. How come you don't get it when I say it like that? Like that, like that, like that. I've been giving clues and you're acting all blind. Trying to make some moves, but you're staying behind. How come you don't get it when I say it like that? Like that, like that, like that. Oh, why do we go 360? You're hesitating, always busy. You know we always can go easy. Won't you let me know? Why do we go 360? You're hesitating, always busy. You know we always can go easy. You should let me know.
Half number 2 on the way. Admittedly, I think Nouns could have gotten plenty more rounds that they have. But now that they're heading to the CT side, this is just bread and butter for these guys. And BHOP coming into this, we'll see what their T side has on offer. One of their strengths is their trade game. We'll see if that can come to fruition against such a powerful team as Nouns. I'm fine, joined by Laz, and, well, let's kick what could potentially be the final half of this series.
Very well could be, and Nouns putting this full aggression. B Will's already up close and personal, but oh boy, yikes, boy, you're gonna get out of that one. Get out of dodge, and he is able to. He's got 2 HP to spare, and now BHOP and man able to make a crossing, but no. And USPs though.
They peeked before the smoke bloomed.
Yeah, what, like a little bit of a miscom.
Out middle, Beaky has just found a double. And that will allow the plant to go onto the A site. They quickly forgot that the bomb was planted A. Beaky, if he gets another kill here, this would just be monumental. And he just might, and he will. Beaky has just saved this pistol. And BHOP are now up 9-7. But we've talked about this before. Nouns tactically losing the pistol round.
Tactically. Pretty convincing loss too, and yeah, like you said, I mean, the fact that we saw Beaky just get in that kind of position, he did a great job just being a massive distraction and panning out kills too. It's not even like he was just a distraction and died. Like, he took down 3 people and they just all crumbled, man. Nouns had no idea what to do. But it is a timeout coming in. This is actually from BHOP, so this is their second. 2 more available. I think they're maybe they're talking about the tactical second round or first round loss here, if I preparing for it.
This is there's some sort of trepidation when Nouns force by. They're just like, I don't know. Honestly, it's not even music. It is really just dead silence. It is just suspense. You don't know what they're going to do. They buy 3 scouts. Never mind. I do know what they're going to do. They're going to triple swing middle with them. And if you cross, you're going to take a tag. Oh, man. It's the dead silence music that I was talking about.
Yeah, it is. I was thinking this is like really quiet, man. This is quiet. Good nade. Not really doing too much. Nice little double boost. That's going to come through for...
Another tag. Oh, it hits a headshot. Yep, we're starting this one off. Yep.
Oh. Just like that, A-Fi.
It's that dead silent music. It's that fear.
Well, I'd be feared. It's happened so many times to them. So much cautious decisions now to be made here from BHOP.
Every
running into a stack.
Every deagle tag means that those scouts are just ops. Think of it like that. They're going to put an A execute on, but they have barely a drop of utility. That's where the scouts can thrive. It gets another tag. Anything that 60 does here is just worth its weight in gold. George has just found another, and George has caught himself a 4th on the scout. Oh, yeah. The tactical pistol round loss from Nouns. And Silas is going to get run down. Could it be any more fitting?
Oh, man. Oh, man. How do they do it? Oh, it's just... You can't do anything but laugh. Like, it's just like we've seen this now so many times, and their percentage is just getting bigger and bigger now when they do this, and they survive with 3. Like, it's not even like they're scrappy, man. They look like they have no pressure in it. They're like, no sweat. It's easy. We know what we're doing.
Yeah, this team just bewilders me. And after the tactical force buy win, we go into force buy wars. That's how it works.
Yeah, this is, and then right back at it, B-Hop's like, yeah, we're gonna force out too. We're
This is what happened last map. This is what happened last map. And we're starting it off with Swan 1-degging George from top mid. And they got the B rush. They're into the B site. This is the perfect recipe right now. And he can't quite convert the kill onto Brett. Cynic, no multi-kill. And the nade even touches down on a Brett. Oh boy. Things are getting interesting. Bomb's starting to tick. There are plenty of kits available. Oh, that smoke. How valuable is it? Playing around it, Swan will be able to win the fight and escape by some means. But now time's ticking. Oh, Beaky just runs through the smoke. He takes down Jazz. They're both outside, though. The bomb's not planted for them. A molly in towards doors, and they're just going to stick it. Oh, no. You might have just made the worst mistake you possibly could. B-Wills is going to stop them. They planted it in the wrong spot, and that's Nouns, who will not get force spot upon.
Well, we saw this in the first half. I mean, it was just force buy after force buy after force buy, but I don't think that's going to be the case at all. I mean, the bomb plant definitely helps here for B-Hop, but again, they're just going to have to put pistols on this one. But like you said, B-Will's able to help his teammate to get that diffuse through. We're back to a tie game. Not much more than a couple P250s and Deagles.
I mean, Cynic can get wrapped up top middle. This is very dangerous. He'll get the double kill before being traded, but that should be plenty enough. George is one-tapping people from bottom of middle. And Nouns are back doing Nouns things. Peeky inside the lower tunnels. Yet to be spotted. Lands a dink, but that's all he's got. Double digits for Nouns. This is where they can start to run away with the game a bit.
Yeah, this is their stronger side. I talked a lot about this in the first half, but I mean, again, like this is where Nouns statistically a lot better on their CT side for Dust2. I'll have to see if that can still be the effect. Up here for Swan. So he's got the big green out. Here's just doing the jump spot. Oh, I think he must have spotted. And I think that's actually sick. Instead of going lower B, he's trying to still fight in the middle. Oh my. Oh my.
Ow.
Nope. At least he does some damage, I guess.
I mean, at least. That's a sick shooting there from Eris, but B-Will's trying to follow up on that. Again, extra damage. Needs to be converted upon, and oh, Swan. Goes for the wallbang shot. 60 almost died to fall damage there. At the same time, George inside of the upper tunnels. That's a little bit of a brawl that went down. They're looking to press the issue up, Cat, but oh, 60. Oh, he just made noise. I'm wondering if they heard that or not. I'm not sure they did. And everyone's full blind. They messed up the flash. 60. Flashbang out. And he'll get the double kill on 13 points of health. Molly in. And that's not going to touch him. He's just forced back into the corner. He can still fight. How is he alive? And they know that's the bomb long. They know that's the bomb long. They're going to try and flash him through this. Not just yet. They'll just work with nades. Oh, and now that he's at 20 HP, there's an HE on B-Wills. There's an HE on B-Wills. Is he going to use it? Oh, with the team flash, though. The team flash. It stopped him from getting the kill. 2v2 on the site. It's all these headshot angles, though. Except for this. Brett, those nails. B-Wills. And there you go. BHOP have done it. The team flash stopped B-Wills from throwing the nade, which would have gotten the kill on the site. That's unreal.
It is unreal, and I'm a little bit surprised he didn't throw that a little bit better or had the lineup there. Like you said, I mean, he could have just turned that around upside down. He could have even found a potential double. I mean, the planter at bare minimum, but he threw it too late. A little bit of hesitation on that one. We're right back to a tie game, folks. BHOP now. No appetite for going into long, but instead going into middle. And Cynic again putting all this pressure on. He's done this every single round. He's done the same thing over and over.
I think he's peaked, pushed middle like every single round. I'm not even joking.
I know. I think it's been every round this entire second half. He's like, yep, walking up mid.
He had a FAMAS. Last round he had the M4. This time around he pushes out as well. This is, I mean, at least he gets a kill this time. It sometimes bewilders me, but they just win games this way, either way. Pushing back out. Brett's watching for it. Off doesn't connect. Oh, B-Will's trading out weapons. Jasmine actually spins to hit the shot, but they left the A side open. No fight being posted here. Nouns are going to retake.
Hasn't been successful yet from last round, so looking for a little more redemption.
I mean, no util, no kits. No way.
Yeah. One piece of smoke and a flash. Oh, they picked up a flash, no kit. Yeah, they got to save this. Yeah, and there it is. BHOP have now put themselves in a lead position. Turn of events here, Fi.
I mean, I'm gonna stop accepting the Nouns playstyle and question it a little bit. Why are we leaving the A side open, guys? Why are we pushing all 3-4 players to swing in middle? I just can't.
Why is Cynic pushing middle every round and
Like,
still getting a kill and getting away with it?
Like, I think a sprinkling of this playstyle works. I'm telling you, a sprinkling of this playstyle works. Cynic pushing middle every round and leaving the A side open and putting all your chips into mid doesn't seem like the right idea. I'm no expert tactician. I'll tell you that. I mean, it's what made them successful at Frag against Apex. Legendary series, by the way. Watch that on LAN. Taking down what could be considered like a very strong tier 2 EU team. But this has just become lunacy at this rate. I think they've pulled up their socks for this round. No more funny mid plays anymore.
No. Starting to smarten up a little bit more now.
They are playing normal Counter-Strike.
More tactical Counter-Strike. Tactical shooter.
Trying to hold on to an A setup. They're gliding 4 players A here. For Nouns. That's a miss smoke. That's a massive gap. But I think they've... the BHOP here have seen so much presence on the A site. Smoke goes in. Jasmine needs his kill. Not happening. B site's done. This is safe. Wrap it up. 12 for BHOP. I mean... They threw so much utility towards the A site. You basically just... You're sending out like a bat signal saying, hey, there are a ton of us here, guys. Like a bunch of flashes out towards long. Smokes on towards A. From the angle that's inside of CT spawn. Keep in mind. Maybe I'm wrong, but... Anyways. I mean, Brett's gonna hunt. But this is just, I will start ragging on them a little bit here.
Yeah, I mean, there's a good reason to rag, because like we said, I mean, this is a map that BHOP as a squad, in an official, they've never won. They've lost 16-7s across both times they played this.
This is their best performance on this map against, admittedly, a top 5 team in NA. Like, on the continent. Maybe not overseas. Maybe not including, like, Complexity and Liquid, who are over there overseas. But this is a top 5 team regionally. And
yeah, Nouns, I mean, this is a strong map for them, and they're losing it.
I mean, they're gunning it out towards long. It's only B-Wills to hold on such a weird angle that you can't get much impact off of. Once they smoke the cross, he's nullified. I mean, B-Wills has just been left on an island. This man is going to have a tough time, and he's going to have to pull a Nouns classic and rip a multi-kill from out of thin air. Oh my, he is cowering behind that smoke. In every sense of the word. And Jasmine just tried to push through the spawn smoke, and Ares is like, thank you very much. What is going on? Bomb's about to get planted. Oh, and a flash from Cynic is pretty solid. But there's a flank from Cat. Ares, he got this kill with the MAC-10, but he's being watched for by Cynic. He heard the footsteps. And 2 kills come in from George. 1v2 for Swan. They're playing the high-low as well, and it's not really planted for him is the problem. He'll get this kill. And the fake defuse is in. George is going to go for the swing, though. Time not quite favoring him, but and that's where Swan is going to collect. 13-10.
And we're right back at it again. Nouns on the save, on the force. Who am I kidding? They're not saving. Who am I joking here? And now, I mean, double scout's gonna be here. A 5-7 to Deagle. Op here still for Swan, obviously. And look at this, a full mid push again. This is from George. He's already pushed up, waiting for the cross. This is not going to be BHOP going for the long execute. Oh, George could find this timing. Maybe no, but he's going to get taken out. There's a one-man push, a one-man attempt.
Four v 5 B-Wills. Just gonna get op down. This is gonna be 14. If they had Deagles, I'd give him a shot here, lads. They had Deagles.
If they had a Deagle. They had a 5-7, right? Talked a lot about the 5-7.
I won't hate.
BHOP are walking into a stack, but I don't think it matters now.
Yeah, well, a stack in quotation marks. That was 3, now 2 players. That is a chunky grenade, but no way. Yeah, you're no way you're surviving that. 14-10. Timeout called in from BHOP. In fact, this is a surprise. I mean, double op's going to be brought out for Nouns. This is the first time they're going to be doing this.
Have we even seen Nouns call timeout this game yet? On this like second map? I feel like no.
Oh, absolutely not. No, I don't think in map number 1 either. Did they call a map? I think they did call a timeout in map number 1.
Yeah, they did in map 1, not map 2 though. Then I was thinking I don't remember seeing them ever call it yet. Well, 2 away, and BHOP pushed things over to a third map. And for all you folks that were wondering, what is the third map? Well, it's Vertigo.
A weird one. There's still a chance we don't go to it just yet.
Yeah, no, I'm just reminding our friendly viewers.
They finally test George, who I think has been the most serious performing player right now for Nouns. And he will show them what he's about. Harris. Oh, swinging out. Here's the oh, what a shot from Cynic. Here's the footsteps and just turns on a dime. Bye-bye.
Yeah, cheeky setup actually from Nouns too. I mean, they got Jazz kind of tucked away in a little bit of a cubby. Then you also have George kind of playing with that op in the back of Platt. So he's going to be the first point of contact, right? They're going to be focusing solely on him. And then Jazz either goes for the commit or he does the bait. This is really important of a setup. And George does get the shot. There it is, yeah.
I mean, Molly even behind him. Jazz Pimp tucked away. And it's a team kill. Oh, dear. Couldn't get worse than that.
Oh, my. Okay.
And the round just ends on the spot. Alrighty. Testing Nouns, and Cynic starting to hit shots. This game isn't over, Laz. Oh, no.
No, it certainly isn't. We have to see Nouns kind of... Ooh, hang on. They've changed things up. George and Cynic now are going to put up the big greens. They're looking to make a dinger or two. I actually kind of like this plan. They've given it mid, though. And put sole attention on long and B, and then having the one player kind of just floating between CT spawn. So, actually, almost a perfect read right now from Nouns.
Yeah, BHOP are just sitting waiting for aggression right now. However, I mean, who wouldn't be? It's come up mid in almost every single one of these gun rounds. So, taking their time, but now they'll make their move. Admittedly, it is at the 1 minute mark. If they run into a little bit of trouble trying to take some map control, things could get dicey. It's also Cynic on Cat with an op. It's coming back towards long. They've actually disassembled this double setup. And it's up to 60. Holding down from underneath, inside a pit. He does get spotted out. Cynic, is he going to go for the race swing? Is this guy bold enough? He is, but he can't hit the shot. 60 is in trouble right now, and B-Will's trying to help him out. Will fall. 60 swings out for the one. Falls towards the end. Do have the smokes for the cross. This is everything right now for Jazz. Right around the corner. Brett just cleared it, but Jazz was right behind him the whole time. Timing could not be worse, and as they cross, they don't let the smokes bloom. Cynic will pick off Beaky. And man advantage up and running. Silas hunting for a kill and a great nade. A great double nade, in fact. So low are these players for BHOP that Jazz will clean house. And it's just Swan 1v3. So many targets. They're even above him. And Cynic is just going to quick scope him. Nouns. See, this is what this team can do. This is the more coordinated team. I'm not sure if it's inconsistency or a mental game, but that was teamwork right there.
There was a lot of good teamwork. And you know, on the opposite side of that, too, I mean, this is now, I believe, the second time that we've seen BHOP try to go for one of those executes, trying to cross like a critical point in the map out that smoke blooming. They just need to wait that extra second. I mean, it's hard in the heat in the moment, but just leaving that gap in there allowed Cynic to pick up that easy shot. And now, I mean, BHOP are kind of scrambling for a purchase in this one. Galil here for Brett. Everybody else is forced up with Tech 9s and a Glock.
60.
Should be able to pass
a
that
double.
here.
Brett does actually finish the kill, and that might allow them a plant. Oh, and Eris is burning. He just stuck it. As that Molly was fully cooked up. They're going to try and coordinate themselves a cat retake, but Swan hears every footstep. He's calling in for backup. Good flash, though. Swan blinded up. Eris helping out, but he runs out of bullets, and swinging in with dualies is George, and B-Wills does come in with the trade, admittedly on 6 points of health. So, guys, you have to defuse. You do have to defuse. Thank you. I guess scooping up double ops and making me worry just a little bit. Nouns with 3 in a row.
Yeah, I'm going to keep those double ops in the pocket here. George, again, still having a great game. I mean, this entire series, he's been that player that has been putting up some big numbers. I mean, now he's sitting back at 25 before. I think he finished Inferno around the same mark as well. So now in the later stages of round 28, he's back to where he was. An op here for Swan. Oh, but he actually will get the kill, but he gets caught, though. He's down to 17. He's wounded.
Eris just knife out, and George is just running up long. What on earth? Eris is just sitting knife out. Admittedly, that's fine. There's nothing wrong with that. Who's going to expect that the first thing the long anchor does is run at you with an AWP and scope in between the doors? They're coming back into B. Jazz does run out of bullets, though, so that will give them a timing to walk through. Behind the pillar, Jazz not blinded up, though. And they're going to start to scale up the site. Flash, though, perfectly timed from B-Wills. Great support utility. Smoke on top of him to make sure that Molly doesn't burn him out. He's down to 7. But now he's playing that headshot angle. Now he should be playing proper right now. But he runs out of ammo. He goes down. It's up to George. And Swan will be able to collect the shot, and it will be map point for BHOP.
Oh, and it all just came down to George. I mean, the top position to be in, right? He's going for those spams. He's just burning all his bullets. I mean, I know he's trying to get, you know, a cheeky kill through the smoke, but if he could have had a few more bullets, he could have taken down that bomb carrier. Might not have changed a whole lot, but again, at least it would have given him a little bit more of an opening. And now it's going to be BHOP just popping their way through long A. Actually, a connection made. Eris is down to already 16. That's a good reply back from 60. This BHOP aggression is getting a little bit stunted, though. George able to find a nice op one, too.
You see how now when they're just having individuals take over? One and the other. Swan holding. 60, is he seriously considering a swing?
Wouldn't surprise me at this point.
I mean, OT already secured. Win an upset round here, though. Maybe we're talking. 60 just playing a jiggle peek game. Ooh, does allow himself to be spotted, and Swan almost given a chance to land the shot. But it's a one-way, keep that in mind. 60 can see right over the top of that smoke. Swan starts taking some flack, but Beaky scaled up onto the site, and 60 starts to be in a bit of a difficult position, and he goes down. 3v4 now, as Silas will start to plant the bomb. Are you going to go for jump shots here? No. No, no, no. Not like when your game is on the line, and you could potentially lose a 3v5. Not like this. Map number 3 is looming. Time starting to tick. Silas gets dinked up, though. He's invisible from Uncat, but Beaky's gonna help him out. Swan hits the shot, and map number 3 is almost a guarantee, as Silas is gonna lock it in. We're heading off to Vertigo. Map picks traded. Both oh so close here, Laz.